Supporters cheered former President Donald Trump's decisive White House win.
Elected your 47th president and your 45th president.
On his road to a second term, Trump bested a large GOP primary field.
Former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley
hung on until March as the last challenger standing.
It is now up to Donald Trump to earn the votes of those in our party and beyond it who did not support him.
With the path clear, Trump turned his attention to President Joe Biden. The two met on the debate stage in June.
Dealing with everything we have to do with, look, if we finally beat Medicare.
President Biden couldn't deny his disastrous performance.
I don't speak as smoothly as I used to.
And with his campaign in a tailspin, Trump's poll numbers climbed. Then on July 13th, a would-be assassin targeted the presumptive Republican nominee at a rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. The shooter killed a volunteer firefighter, critically injured two rallygoers, and grazed Trump's ear. The gunman was killed on scene, but the extraordinary security failure triggered a reckoning for the Secret Service. 2 days later, Trump kicked off the Republican National Convention with vice presidential pick J.D. Vance.
I stand before you in this arena only by the grace of Almighty God.
Pressure on the Biden campaign reached a boiling point. The 81-year-old president bowed out of the race. Democrats quickly coalesced around Vice President Kamala Harris.
It is my intention to go out and earn this nomination.
She did, becoming the first woman of color to secure a major party presidential nomination. She picked Minnesota Governor Tim Walz as her running mate and built new enthusiasm for the ticket, headlining a spirited convention.
The consequences of putting Donald Trump back in the White House are extremely serious.
But in November, Trump swept every battleground state.
America has given us an unprecedented and powerful mandate.
His victory came despite his conviction in New York on 34 felony counts related to hush money payments to adult film star Stormy Daniels. He repeatedly denied the allegations.
Let's indict him. Let's destroy his life.
Trump faced 3 other criminal cases, including federal election interference charges related to the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. A ruling from the Supreme Court on presidential immunity sent prosecutors back to the drawing board. Then Trump's re-election put the cases on ice.
The special counsel released his findings today about their look into my handling of classified documents.
President Biden avoided charges over his handling of classified documents, but a jury convicted the president's son Hunter Biden on felony gun charges, and he pleaded guilty in a federal tax case. But ahead of any jail sentence, his father handed down a sweeping pardon. A busy Supreme Court struck down a federal ban on bump stock devices, overturned a lower court decision limiting access to the abortion medication mifepristone, and ruled an Idaho hospital receiving federal funds must allow emergency abortion care to stabilize patients.
The House will be in order.
When the next Congress convenes, Republicans will control the House and Senate, and the Senate will have a new leader, with Kentucky's Mitch McConnell leaving the Republican leadership role.
It's time for the next generation of leadership,
ushering in a new year of power for the GOP on Capitol Hill and in the White House. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.